So guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Celebrity Click. And if this is the first time that you're tuning in, please remember to like this video, to share this video, to leave a comment, and most importantly, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your loyalty, and I highly appreciate you. And my name is Betty, and please feel very much welcomed, and please let us continue growing the Celebrity Click community together. So guys, I find it very embarrassing that a charity shop that is linked to Camilla Packables has to be closed because of financial pressures. Guys, that is actually very embarrassing. And not to forget that the royal family is sitting on billions and billions of money, and all the money they get from the taxpayer. Guys, that is a lot and a lot of money. So why is it that a charity shop has to be closed because of financial pressures? And this charity actually belongs to Queen Camilla. And so why is it that this shop has to be closed? And actually guys, if Queen Camilla actually cared about charity, if actually Queen Camilla cared about helping other people, she should actually have chipped in using her own money, because it is not like giving a few dollars to elevate this shop and would actually cost her anything, because they have a lot of money. Actually, they live off taxpayer money, so definitely it wouldn't hurt to take a few dollars from the taxpayer money and use it to elevate and also to help the shop from closing down. So guys, this just proves that Camilla Packables is very hypocritical. And that only proves that Camilla Packables never cared about the charity to begin with. Otherwise, she would actually be very hurt, and she wouldn't be wanting one of the shop to be closing down, because she knows that her charity actually depends on that shop to get the funds. And so she would actually have tried her level best to make sure that she helps the shop to not close down. But Camilla doesn't even care, because the shop will actually be closing down on September. So definitely she is not even trying to help, and that is very hypocritical. It only proves that Camilla Packables didn't even care about this charity in the first place. She never cared about helping other people. Otherwise, as I have said guys, she wouldn't have just stayed and watched as the shop closes. And also guys, you know that the actual foundation that actually belongs to Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, have been running very well, and yet they are funding it with their own money. And you know that the actual foundation actually also does some charity work, and you know that Prince Harry and Meghan also fund that from their own pocket, while Camilla Packables, who has a lot of money because the monarchy has a lot and a lot of billions sitting around, and you also know that they have all this taxpayer money. So why is it that Camilla Packables can't take a few dollars from all that money and try save the shop? And guys, as I have told you, this only proves that Camilla Packables doesn't care. And of course, guys, it is very ironical and embarrassing. Guys, can you imagine a shop that is actually tied to a charity that belongs to Queen Consort being shut down, being closed down because of financial pressures? Guys, that is something that the monarchy should be embarrassed of. And that is something that they actually shouldn't have let even happen, because guys, that would be very damaging. Like, it is not portraying a good picture at all. Guys, this is a shop that actually belongs to the Queen Consort shutting down because of financial pressures. Guys, I don't know if you are seeing the irony that I'm seeing, because the monarchy has a lot of money. It has a lot of money, and they all live off taxpayer money. So why is it that they can't use some of the money to save this shop, unless they are so selfish, unless they are so mean, and unless Camilla Parker Bowles didn't even care about the cause. She doesn't even care about the charity in the first place. And guys, as I've said, it is very, very embarrassing. It is humiliating that the shop that belongs to a charity owned by Camilla Parker Bowles has now to close because of financial pressures. Actually, they should be ashamed of themselves. And this is something that they shouldn't have let even be known by the public, because it is only damaging their reputation. And I wonder, why is it that they don't care? Why is it that Camilla Parker Bowles doesn't even care that this is making headlines? Because if she cared, she would have actually done something. It is not as if they are lacking money. It is not as if Camilla Parker Bowles lacks money, because just the other day she was vacationing on a Saudi yacht. So definitely she doesn't lack money. And definitely you can't tell me that you are a queen consort but you lack money to save your own charity shop. That is ridiculous, and that is very, very embarrassing, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Queen Camilla should actually be ashamed of herself. And as I have said, this is something that they shouldn't even have let the public know. This is something that they shouldn't have let to make headlines. And so people actually reacted to this because I'm sure they found it to be very hypocritical, and also they found it to be very, very ridiculous. Why is it that Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, can be able to fund their projects from their own money? That is only because they care, and that is only because they mean it when they say that they are helping people. They mean it when they are actually setting up a charitable work, unlike Queen Camilla, maybe, who is only doing it for clout. And so one of the people actually said, these people are beyond wealthy, and one of their charities had to shut down for financial pressures. They couldn't rally their rich friends to donate. Zero charities that are underneath the royal family should ever fail. That is the most horrific thing I have ever heard of. Guys, I'm telling you, this is very ridiculous, and this is also very embarrassing. And actually, before even they rally their friends to come and chip in and donate, I think that Queen Camilla should actually have given her own money in the first place, and that is if she cared. But just because she doesn't care, that is why she is watching this shop shut down, because she doesn't care about the charity. She doesn't care whether the charity gets funds or not, because for her, she is not doing it because she cares. She is only doing it for clout, and she is doing it just for people to say that, oh, Queen Camilla has a charity organization going on, Queen Camilla has a charitable work going on. That is why she is doing it. She is not doing it because she cares about helping people. She is doing it for clout. And as I have said, if she actually cared, she would have been the first person to try and save the shop. And another said, exactly, where was a generous donation to keep it afloat? And another said, oh, I wonder, who told GB News to put out this story? Can someone say payback from the Daily Fair stories on Will and Katie? I am just sitting back, eating my popcorn, watching and loving the Game of Thrones Windsor version. And another said, I can feel that one by one, all those royal families' charities will close. Those said because many unprivileged British people will suffer. Exactly, guys. Because the royal family, the leftover royals doesn't care about anything. They don't care about the Brits. They don't. They only care about themselves. And another cell, the hates keep coming to the royal family. Love, love, love. This for every single one of them. The chaos that are going on at Windsor, they are crazy. And another said, she and Doolittle have loads in common. Both convene cows, both incredibly lazy, both have never done a day's work in their worthless lives, and both are a curse to any charity. Hoping to survive, another one bites the dust, sadly. And so guys, that is it. Let me know what are your thoughts about what we have discussed in the comment section. And please guys, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button.